It's the day after. Violent storms tear a destructive path through at least 25 counties across Mississippi.
Tonight, we know tornadoes caused most of this damage. Now the road to recovery begins. From the air to the ground, we have team coverage for you tonight.
I'm Quentis Jones here at the Super 8 Motel in Laurel. This is one of the hardest hit areas from yesterday's storm. Coming up, we'll hear from people who say they took cover inside just in the nick of time.
I'm Jacqueline Coleman in Columbia, Mississippi, off of Old Foxworth Road. We just talked to two business owners who lost their business from the storm last night.
I'm Celeste Smith in Choctaw County. Damage caused by a tornado that touched down in Choctaw County, Alabama, has residents in shock.
Tonight's top story, picking up the pieces after destructive storms.
We want to get you caught up on the very latest. Right now, Mississippi is under a state of emergency. Phil Bryant made that disaster declaration today.
This comes as more than a dozen people across the state were hurting during this severe weather outbreak.
Thankfully, no deaths reported here in Mississippi.
From the hardest hit areas to an expert analysis you won't get anywhere else, we have team coverage for you tonight. Let's start with Quentis Jones in Laurel.
Just to kind of give you an idea of how strong this storm was, this truck over here that was hauling vehicles was tossed in the air, smashing all of these cars and trucks like toys.
I was bringing in cars on that trailer from Slidell up to North Alabama. Stopped here for the night.
And what a night it was for Nathan Jones. He says his stay at Super 8 is one he'll never forget.
It was real quiet, and all of a sudden the tornado sat down right there and it come across his parking lot.
That's when Jones ran inside and hunkered down.
We run to the back of the room and I looked out the window. The trailer was up in the air, about even on top of that truck right there.
He says within a matter of seconds, it was all over. Outside, it looked like a war zone.
We escaped it right in time.
Brittany Smith works at the finance company right behind the motel. She says they decided to leave early to beat the storm. But when she came back, this is all that was left.
It's emotional. I mean, we could have all been dead, but God had other plans, so.
She says it's tough to go through this right before Christmas, but this year may be the best present yet, another chance at life.
It could have been so much worse. Like I said, all this can be replaced, but our lives could never be replaced.
And given the scope of damage here in Laurel, it's pretty amazing that there was no loss of life, and the people I spoke to say they're pretty thankful. For now, reporting in Laurel, I'm Quentis Jones for Fox 23 News.